Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. We'll be taking further problems on square roots. In our last class, we talked about further problems on square. So let's see further problems on square roots. Number one, find the square root of the following. Find the square root of the following. So always remember to interpret these statements. Find the square root. This is a question. Find the square root. So you are the one to now bring in the symbol of square root to touch this question. So we have square root of x squared. Square root of x squared. So remember what we did in the last class. So square root of x squared. What can cancel square root is square. So square root of x squared. This means the square root will cancel the square, and then we are left with what? We are left with x being our answer. Okay, number two. Solution. Square root of 4x squared, square root of 4x squared, square root of 4x squared. This will be equal to, now what do we have here? The square root is touching 4 and is also touching x squared. So this will give us square root of, if we expand it, this will be 4 times x squared, 4 times x squared. And then this can only work. This will work. But if you're having something like square root of 4 plus x squared, if it is plus here and then it's not going to work, the square root cannot cancel the square. So it works basically for multiplications. Okay, so let's see. So this will give us square root of 4 will be what? 2 times square root of x squared. X, x squared. Square cancels the square root, and that will give us what? That will give us x. So what we are having here, 2 times x, that will give us 2x. 2 times x will give us 2x. And then we come down here, what do we have? Square root of 4 over 25 y squared. Square root of 4 over 25 y squared. So this will take square root of 4 over 25. That will give us square root of 4 is 2. All over square root of 25, that will be 5. And then square root of y squared will give us y. Take note, square root of y squared, the square cancels the y. The square cancels the square root, and we are left with y. And then we move to number 4, and this should be the last solution. So these are some problems involving square root. You will see now some examinations that can come up with this kind of questions is, example of the examination is A4's examination. Their questions can be a bit technical, so you can see something like this in some cases. So square root of 16 all over 9 x squared, and then you have what? This will be square root. So this will be equal to square root of 16 is 4 all over square root of 9, that will be 3, and then square root of x squared, that will give us x. So that brings us to the end of further problems involving square root. So you have activity questions here, 6 questions. Please carefully go through them one after the other and do well to make sure you get them right. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to like, subscribe, and share this content to others. See you in our next class. Please pause the video to go through the question. Thank you.